Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the very first update for my Panda palette for the year of 2021. Well, two Pandos palettes. Panda face palette? I don't know, I guess it fits into all of those categories, but I am so excited for today's update, guys. I have done so well, and since I wasn't working on any other project plan for the time being, I did get some really good progress. So, oh, I forgot one of the products. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I made myself this banana milk smoothie this morning, and it just reminds me of my childhood. I used to be obsessed with banana milk smoothies. My mom used to make me them like 3 times a week. That's just how in love I was with it. Okay, so let's start off with the first palette that I was working on. As you guys know, I am working on my two Pupa palettes that I own. Is it called Pupa? Yep, my two Pupa palettes that I got that I own. They were both gifted to me by the same person. However, this one I've been working on all year last year, and this one is just such bulky packaging that I just store it at the back of one of my cupboards, and I just don't use it. And I thought, you know what, might as well just get both of them out of my collection this year. The first palette that I have been working on for the past year and a half basically is my Pupa palette. As you guys know, these are face palettes, so they do have like blushes and blah blah blah, bronzers or whatever in them. And let me show you guys what my palette looked like last month at the intro. And this is what it looks like today. So you guys will see a lot of difference from last month. I do want to say before we start, this brown shade over here, I did actually depot this morning and I got rid of it just because I did start my Pandos eyeshadows, and I'm working on 2 brown shades over there, and I just don't have any use for it over here since I used it as a liner or in my brows, and I am working on another brow product also. I just don't need this. I don't need this in my life. I was never gonna finish it anyways, and I did say that I'm not gonna be focusing on it. And since I do have those 2 browns and other palettes, I do want to use them just so I can reach for that palette more and get some good use out of those palettes as well. So I did declutter this shade over here. However, I did finish off everything else by myself. I do want to say that. And then we did have the taupe shade over here that I actually did finish off within the first week of me using it. I didn't have a lot and I finished it off. It was very easy to do so since it was repressed for the 2nd or 3rd time, and it was very loosely repressed. Next, we have the 3 shimmer shades at the top, which is the only 3 like lit shades that I have in this palette, and then there's one more in the other palette. So as you guys can see, I have hit pan on the lightest shimmer shade. I have side pan. I did already half pan, but I've hit side pan at the top. I'm so happy about this. I have been mixing these 2 together and using them as a highlighter, and I've done that multiple times. You guys can see also on this one over here, I have expanded the pan, and yeah, I'm really happy about that. I didn't really think I'll make this much progress this fast, but I think within the next 2 to 3 months, I will be able to finish these 2 off, unless I use it in a moisturizer as a glowy moisturizer. I'm not really sure what I want to do, if I just want to continue with these as my highlighter or I want to use it as a body highlighter. I'm not sure. The biggest surprise of all is the fact that I've used this brown shimmer shade, and I actually really enjoy it. I do have a really good dip going on. I've used it on my lids, not anywhere else, and I actually really like it lightly dusted on top of like a pinkish shade. I mean, it does tone down the pink and it is a little bit shimmery. It's not too shimmery. That is what I like about the Pupa shimmers. They're just not too much for me. I don't like shimmers or glitters on my lids. I like an all matte look. I'm very happy that I've been using this. I think I will be able to hit pan by next month, and I think this is one of those shades that's gonna be here for a while though, for me to be able to finish off. And yeah, these over here are from the other palette. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but for this palette, these 3 shades are all that is left, and the blush that was in here. I did repress the blush into another blush empty pan, and I will have a picture for you guys up on the screen. I have been using this like crazy. This is the only blush I have been focusing on, and I am proud to say that I'm not done, but ta-da! I have a major pan. It is very loosely pressed, and guys, I think in 2 months I'll be able to finish off this blush. I'm so happy. I don't know, like I think I've done really well. I will continue to use this until I feel like I need to repress it. I mean, already I have like really good empty pan over here, and if I feel like it's getting really empty over here as well, I will repress it just so it would be easier to get it on my blush brush. But yeah, I'm really happy about my progress on this blush. I think I've done really well. I don't know, in 2 months I'll be able to finish this off, and I might be able to finish off the 2 like lighter shimmer shades in here. So all I will have left is a dark brown shimmer shade, which is this one. I'm really happy. Next off, the second palette I was working on is this like Pupa makeup vanity box, or it's called the Vanity Collection Haute Couture, and it is so huge. The packaging is bulky for no reason. It's no packaging of makeup should be this big, in my opinion. It's just it doesn't make sense for me. So let me just show you guys what this palette looks like. Ta-da! This is what it currently looks like. I will have some before pictures for you guys. I did depot these 2 shades over here as well. I mean, I got rid of them. I didn't depot them. They were 2 like dark brown and black shimmer shades, which I have no use for, absolutely no use for, and I got rid of them. And then I only have this lid shade. It's like a really pretty gold. Haven't used it yet just because I haven't. The blush over here I have used a few times, but not enough for you guys to be able to see progress, but I have used it. The bronzer, I have used it multiple times, I think like 5 or 6 times. I kind of feel sad that I didn't write down exactly how many times I've used each product, but I have used it a little bit, but not enough for you guys to be able to see a dip. The bronzer is actually very firmly pressed, surprisingly, and you need to use a lot for you to be able to see some progress. So that's for the cheek product, and then for the lip products we have the ones that are over here, and there's one over here which I just have not touched, so we're just gonna ignore it for now. Over here I did depot these 2 shades into my Pupa palette. As you guys know, I haven't touched any of the other shades. I decided that, you know what, since I am working on this palette and it is in my everyday makeup drawer, I will just depot 2 lip glosses into here at a time until I finish them off. And ta-da! I actually finished off one of them, the one that was not full, and I am nearly done with the second one. So I've pretty much finished like 1 full size of the lip glosses. This is the one that I finished off. I do have a tiny bit left over here. I will like depot it back into the other shade, and I think for the upcoming month the shade that I want to work for is gonna be this top shade over here, which is like an icy gloss. So I will depot that into here and show you guys some pictures. That is everything for the update. Let me tell you guys my goals for next month. I want to try my best to finish as much of this as I can. I think I'll be very close with finishing this. And for the shades over here, I do obviously want to finish this lip shade, and I do want to finish off this lighter shimmer shade. I want to hit pan on this. For this, I don't have any like set goal, but maybe hit side pan, and we'll take it from there on. I think for the next month that is like a doable goal for me. That is gonna be it for this one. And for this palette, I do want to like depot this shade over here and try to finish as much of it as I can. Hopefully finish all of it, so next month I'll like depot 2 new ones. I do want to use the bronzer 10 times next month, so I will put that goal down and I will write it down and mark how many times I've used it. I think 10 times is a doable number. I don't really wear a lot of bronzer, like you guys know. I wear it like once a week, maybe maximum twice a week. So I think by setting a goal of 10, I will be reaching for this more and more. and I will like try my best to use this palette more. I'm not gonna push myself to use this shimmer shade for now until I finish one of the ones over here and my laundry's done. But the blush I'm not gonna focus on until this one is completely done, so I'm not worried about that for now. But yeah, I'm liking how empty this side is starting to look also, and I don't think these palettes will last me all year, so I'm kind of nervous about what I want to focus on after I'm done with these two. I think this will be done in 3 months time, so not even like half of the year I would be working on it. Like 4 months of the year I would be working on this palette, and I don't know if I should like put another palette in its place or just focus on finishing off this palette. Let me guys know what you guys think, because I am also doing the pan those shadows, so I'm not really good at panning eyeshadow, so it's gonna be really hard for me to put in an entire brand new eyeshadow in here. I don't know, maybe I will focus on my modern renaissance that I was working on last year, since I would have taken like a 5-6 month break, and I can like start working on it a bit more and see more progress on it. I don't know, let me guys know what you think. But that is everything for my Pan That palette. I'm sorry if I'm fumbling over my words today. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of the playlist down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.